Good morning, everyone. Well, actually, it's afternoon. I'm lying. This is Mary. You're watching another little piece of my art. I wanted to share a book haul with you today. I'm going to do some videos separately on these books, but I just wanted to, show you the collection that I have received recently so you could share my joy. The first ones that I want to show you, I got my very first Happy Mail in my entire YouTube life. And I received this from T, our girl T, and I was like so gobsmacked when I got this package because I have wanted one of these books since it came out, and I never did get it for myself because I just, other things come along and whatever. But she sent this to me, and it was right after my dog passed, so I was extremely emotional about it, and I had to wait until I could collect myself. And, just the fact that it came from T, and I have admired her and loved her channel since the day I found it, made it all the more special. So she sent me this one, and this is my very first Teresa Goodridge book, and I'm extremely excited to have this one. I've seen other people color in it. I think Dollar Diva 99 has colored in this one. Who else? I've seen more on Instagram than I have in videos, but yeah, this book is so sweet and adorable. It's perfect for this time of year because there's a lot of like these cuddly, snuggly pictures. Here's like a movie night with a couple. They're just so cute. Someone's attic. Wouldn't you like to wander around in there? They're just adorable. So I am very excited to try a page in here, which I'm definitely going to do before my monthly wrap up, and jump into the Teresa Goodridge fan club, I hope. I don't see why not, because the pictures are all absolutely adorable. So I'm very, very excited to try. Look at that bedroom. It makes me want to get in that bed and just go to sleep. Very excited to try this one. The other one that he sent me was this one, and oh my lord. Oh my lord. This is Spirit Animals by Karlzon. I'm not going to flip through it because everyone has seen this one. I'm always late to everything. It's just my style. I don't know. But this is the first time I've even looked inside an actual Karlzon book. Like, I have never seen one in person. So I just don't even know what to say about this book. I love this colored paper. It's the way that Joe and Hannah's books used to be. The off-white or light beige, or however you want to describe this color paper. Just the feel of it, the thickness of it, all of it. Every page, like, I just keep flipping through this and thinking more and more how absolutely stunning this book is. So I'm so excited to have it. And of course I'm going to do a dog page in here for my Jack that had passed. Even if the dog breed is not him, I will still color it the way he was colored. And I think that will be so nice to do. And then I got an idea to any page that has an animal that I've had, I'm going to color it as myself, my hair color and stuff. And then I'll color the animal the way that animal I once had looked, and maybe write their name on it. I could put like a cameo photo of them on the page somewhere, so that it would be like a book dedicated to all the animals that have made my life so special. And I have had a lot of different animals, but of course there's some in here that I have not had. I have not had that. So for those pages, if it's an animal that I have never had, let me see if I can find you, like, I have had a rabbit. I have not had a horse, so I will think about someone close to me or someone that I maybe know online that has an animal that will be one of these animals in the book that I don't have, and I will color the person that will match them. So I thought that would be really cute. My friend Bobby, she has goats. I've never had a goat, so if there's a goat in here, I can't remember if there is or there isn't. I will go on Bobby's Instagram and look at her goats and color the person like Bobby and the goats like her goat. You know what I mean? So I thought that would just be a nice way to personalize the book, to make it more like a story of, you know, my life through the different animals that have brought me so much joy. So I just want to say thank you to you again, T. You just made my day, my week, my month. Thank you so much for your generosity and for thinking of me. I don't know how to repay you, but one of these days I will somehow or another. You will be surprised. I just don't forget a kindness. And you know what I mean? Like, just to have someone thinking of you is irreplaceable. So I'm going to stop before I get myself emotional. Oh, so thank you so much, T. I will link T's channel in the either in the description or the comments. If you don't know T, which I don't know how you would know me and not her, but it's possible. Okay, what else I got was, I've been on this dot-to-dot craze lately, and I had 2 dot-to-dot books that one's been in my collection for a while. One is relatively new, but I did show that in my January finishes. This one I ordered after that because I liked the idea of doing, you know, famous faces. I'm going to do a whole separate video on dot-to-dot books, what I've learned, you know, some tips and things like that. So, you know, these are just famous people's faces, and, yeah, you know, color them, do the puzzle and color them in. It's very fun, and I'm really glad that I discovered this facet of adult coloring, because like I said, I had the other book for quite some time, but just the urge to do them hadn't hit me till recently. So yeah, that's another book I got. I bought my book from Thrift Books. Let me see. I will see if I can find these books that I'm going to talk about on Amazon. If I can, I will link them. If I can't, I'm so sorry. Like I said, I buy a lot of my books on eBay via Thrift Books. There is a thriftbooks.com that you can go directly to, but I'm not sure if they're free shipping or not free shipping. I really don't know, because I buy mine from YouTube, and I just get on there. I just get, not on YouTube, on eBay. I just get on there and I type in the book I want, and then when I scroll through, I will find one, and it's usually, if it's a very low price, it's usually Thrift Books. So that's where I get them. I bought this book, The Menagerie, because I was watching Anna's Corner, Anna Galano. I love her channel, and she showed a finish in this same sort of book, but hers was some kind of, I think it's Mythologica. These books are by David Merritt, and I know these are older type of, you know, doodly kind of things, but I like that. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. When I was looking up the book that she had, I watched several different flip throughs, and there was pages I liked and pages I, you know, was not that crazy about. But then I seen someone flipping through this one, and I was like, yeah, that's the book for me, because I love coloring in animals. And what I had planned on doing was, I thought it would be a neat idea, because I'm getting tired of my living room art on the walls. I've had it for quite some time. I want something different maybe. And I thought, okay, I will color these for each member of my family's Chinese horoscope sign. I thought that would be a lot of fun to do, you know, something different, conversation piece, and frame those. But I didn't watch the video close enough of the flip through, because I have everybody's Chinese sign except for my son. He is the year of the boar or the pig, whichever one you want to call it. So I can't do that idea, because I can't leave my boy out. But these are really cool. The backgrounds have some coloring done for you, or some little details done for you, like, you know, the grass, and and whatnot. And I think they're gorgeous. So I probably, after getting this one and messing around with it, I probably will go ahead and get the one that Anna had, the mythological one. Because even if I didn't color in all the pictures, the ones that I do like, I like well enough to justify the purchase, because I paid $4 for this book. So yeah, and that's just a variety of different animals. Here's a little peeky. I'm working on this one right now for Kits and Caboodles, Michelle's Foxy February 21 hashtag that she's doing. So I just pulled out a variety of, browns and golds and oranges to color in this fox. I hope it's a fox. Sometimes I have trouble telling a fox from a wolf. I should have probably checked because in the beginning here it tells you which ones they are. So hopefully that is a fox. If it's not, then, well, I guess I'll have to save it for a wolf coloring along. I don't know. But anyways, there's that one. And now the last ones I got, I'm also going to do a separate video on, because this is a topic that has come to my knowledge recently. And I had done some research into. So, I love these Art Therapy 100 Designs books. I've got Aztecs, I've got the Buddha, I've got stained glass, I've got the mandalas, and I have the Star Wars one, even though that one is sort of a little bit different because it's a Disney book, technically. It's still made by this, it's still the same. So I love these books because the way that they're bound, they're hardcover, but this part is exposed on the spine. So when you open it, you know how some hardcover books, they just want to spring back shut unless you break down the spine. These will open and lay flat for you to work in. So once I realized what was going on here with these getting more and more difficult to get a hold of, and I'm assuming they are out of print. So yeah, I'm kind of now in a rush to complete my collection. This part, I did this just opening it myself. I'm so mad. The tape from the bag got stuck when I was pulling it off and ripped this cover, or ripped that part of the cover, and then lifted this up. So I'm gonna have to fix that. So anyway, with them, some of them going out of print, I suspect, which I'm going to discuss with you in another video. I've kind of grabbed whatever I could get. So the worst of them is this one. And when I say worst, is that I did buy this book used. Now, keep in mind, there is 100 pages in here, 100 different designs to color. So that's a lot. That's a lot. And this is the most colored I've ever had in a book that I've bought used from, I'm assuming it's thrift books, but there's 4 pages colored in this book. And thankfully, whoever had this book before me used crayons, so I don't have, any Sharpie bleed through or anything. But yeah, there was 4 colored pages, and I was a little bummed at the beginning, but then again, I realized, well, that still gives me, 96 pages to color, so I can't really complain, because at this point, if they are out of print, then, you're going to be getting what you can get if you want to have the book. And I certainly wanted to have it, so I did get this one. This one is all flower designs. So I have several floral books in my collection. It's not that I needed another floral book, but I just love the paper in these books. I love the structure of them. I love these books. So, if I'm going to color flowers, then I want to have a nice flower book to color in. And this one is nice, despite the colored pages. I could X-Acto them out, then I would lose the image on the back. So I feel like it's not a big deal for me. If someone came over to my house and wanted to color in my books, I would let them. So what's the difference if I have colorings in the book that I didn't do? That's the way I look at it, But you may feel differently about it. I don't know. Then I got this one. I was not even going to order this one because I think I found one flip through on YouTube, and it was a while ago that I watched it, and the design seemed so fiddly because this Celtic knotwork is very, you know how it goes. But this one, and I'll do a bigger flip through of it when I discuss the books. This one has, yes, it does have fiddly stuff. It does have wallpaper in it. And especially in the beginning, it seems like there's a lot of wallpaper pages. But once you get in towards the middle and the end, there is a lot of, let me see. There's a lot of these like beautiful portraits of these Celtic, I don't know if they're religious figures or like gods and goddesses, or I really don't know. But there's just some really cool images in here. And I'll show you when I flip through, because now I'm just hitting all the wrong pictures, of course. But you know what I mean? Like stuff like this to color. So, yeah, I was really glad that I just went ahead and got this one. There's nothing colored in this one. And this one was also purchased used. So, I know. It's weird. I can't figure it out. Because this one, the one that Extraordinary Gardens with the 4 coloring pages, it was listed as good. And there's 4 colored pages in it. This one was listed as good as well, and there's no colored pages in it, so I'm not really sure what they're doing there. This one by far is my favorite. It just came today, so I had to wait for the last book to come before I could do this video, but this one is the star of the show. I don't think this book has ever even been, because like when you open it, everything's still like so stuck together. I don't think it's ever even been opened too much. So here's my receipt. For this one, I paid $6.49. Yeah. And it was from, hang on. This one is from St. Vincent de Paul. So I just had looked on eBay and typed in the name of the book, and that's where I found it. So this book is absolutely gorgeous. I am in love with it. It has all kinds of different things that you might find in the forest. There's like wizards, there's animals, fairies, plants, nature scenes with mushrooms, and I'm not sure. Looks like a Viking ship here. There's dragons. They're just, I love it. I love it. So yes, there are wallpaper pages in these books. I've never said that, there aren't, but like in this, I think it was the Star Wars one, when I had counted one time, there was 15 wallpaper pages in there, and, minus, you're getting 100 pages, so minus 15, you're still getting more other pages than a lot of the coloring books that are the same price. I'm going to show you how I'm going to go about dealing with some of these wallpaper pages. Just hang on one second.